nephew Macklin gave Sergio Martinez a spirited battle in Madison Square Garden a year ago. Now he tries once again to seize a middleweight title. Everybody has been waiting, Andre Ward, for Gennady Golovkin to get a real test, and there are a lot of Irish-American fans here to root for Macklin. Can he be the serious test we've been looking for Golovkin?
Well, he's definitely a step up. This is the most experienced fighter that Golovkin has faced. This is Macklin's third shot at a title, the first being against Felix Sturm in Germany, a fight a lot of people thought he won. The second was against the middleweight champion, Sergio Martinez. He held his own in that fight. Will the third time be the charm tonight, and is he a big enough step up to derail Golovkin tonight?
That's what remains to be seen for the very popular Mac the Knife as he enters the ring. You see his trainer, Buddy McGirt, behind. And now, with the impish smile on his face, here comes the man who is so much the subject of conversation in the boxing world, Max, because fans like nothing so much as they love a lights-out puncher, and that's what Golovkin is reputed to be.
Oh, that's what he is. He was an outstanding amateur. He's been a monster as a professional. He's the first guy to come along since Mike Tyson, where his trainer is explicit. He walked into the gym. I saw a guy who could be a sensational action, come-forward knockout machine. We've trained to be just that. And then he goes out and does it. 13 straight knockouts.
Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand Theater here at Foxwoods Resort Casino of Connecticut, USA, K2 Promotions and DeBella Entertainment are proud to present the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO WBA Middleweight Championship of the World. Sponsored by Nemiroff, Everlast, and Brabble. Sanctioned by the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation Athletic Commission, Chairman George Henningsen. Vice Chairman Ken Reels. Commissioners in attendance, Matt Cooper, Tanya Danes, Val Sebastian, and Belinda McKeon. This fight is recognized by the WBA for its Super World title, President Gilberto Mendoza Sr., and sanctioned by the IBO President Ed Levine. At ringside, the three judges scoring the bout, Glenn Feldman, Julie Letterman, and Clark Sammartino. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee, Big Eddie Cotton. And now, the officials are ready, the fighters are ready. So for the thousands in attendance here at Foxwoods and the millions watching around the world on HBO, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner with his trainer Buddy McGirt, wearing green with orange, officially weighing in at 159 pounds. An outstanding professional record consisting of 29 victories, including 20 knockouts with 4 defeats. He's the middleweight fighting pride of County Tipperary and Birmingham, England. Former British champion, 2-time European middleweight champion, the challenger, Matthew "Mac the Knife" Macklin. And fighting out of the red corner with his trainer, Abel Sanchez, wearing light blue and official weight, 159 pounds. This Olympic silver medalist now has a perfect professional record, 26 fights, 26 victories, including 23 knockouts. His 88.5 KO percentage is the best in middleweight championship history and the highest among all active world champions today. From Karaganda, Kazakhstan, the reigning, defending, undefeated IBO WBA middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G
All right, boxers, you received my commands. You received my instructions in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. All right, I expect a good, clean fight. Let's touch gloves. Boom. Yeah.
We've seen what happens when Gennady Golovkin hits middleweights. What we haven't seen until tonight is what happens when he's hit by a big, strong, proven middleweight.
That's what everybody's been waiting to see. Macklin has promised that this will be no playing games. He's going to go at Golovkin just the way he expects Golovkin to come after him. And the fight begins with Macklin sticking his jab. Golovkin had a super spectacular amateur career. His list of amateur opponents looks like a professional record list. But as Macklin points out, he turned pro a couple of years before Golovkin and says, I was fighting real professionals at a time when he was still fighting 3-round amateur fights with headgear on. Macklin is hoping that that experience and his tougher list of opponents coming in will make the difference for him in the fight.
A lot of people talk about Golovkin's punching power, but he does a great job with his feet of cutting off the ring and getting in position to land those big shots.
And that's why you see opponents hold Golovkin so often. It's not just that he hurts them when he hits them, but he always seems in position to hit them.
Well, he believes in his power, and he wants to get in a position to let it go.
Very quickly, Steve Weisfeld, give us a profile of referee Eddie Cotton, the third man in the ring.
Eddie Cotton generally lets the fighters fight, and he lets the fight go, in his words, to its natural conclusion. Eddie's known in part for disqualifying Gennady in his rematch with Bo. And the last time Eddie saw Macklin in the ring, he counted over him after Martinez knocked him down in the 11th.
Right now, Macklin giving up a lot of energy. You can see it in his face, the distress from the pressure, not wanting to get touched early by Golovkin. And Golovkin is the total opposite, very relaxed, not giving up much energy at all.
Golovkin's positioning.
And it is indeed Golovkin stalking Macklin now, as he did a brilliant job, just as Andre Ward pointed out, cutting off the ring and trapping Macklin in the corner.
And his balance, he's in position to throw the punch at all times.
Golovkin missing with the right hand. Every time Golovkin pops Macklin with the jab, he knocks his head back a little bit.
Stop right there. It's good, easy.
And Golovkin, though he's strong and powerful, he's built like a fighter. He's not built like a bodybuilder.
No, he has those lithe, loose muscles. Looks more like a freestyle swimmer.
Those
are the ones that are responsive to what boxers need. Knocks Macklin into the ropes with a left hook.
Stop. I said stop. Come on, man. I said stop. Let's go. Time. Matt, you're walking right into his right hand.
Hi.
Relax. Move to your right, away from the right hand.
Yeah.
When you get close, he's coming over. You picking up. He's coming over the top. No good.
Okay.
You got to stay long in the shell. Okay? Nice deep breath. Listen.
Make sure we go up and down. Mix them up. Have some fun, okay? I don't want you to load up, though, okay? Very good. Good round.
Golovkin, as we said earlier, stalking Macklin, lands a strong right and a left off the top of the head that makes Macklin reel. Macklin knows that Golovkin is coming, and he's looking for a knockout.
Copy box numbers in round one. Golovkin 21 of 42, Macklin 10 of 39. You heard the difference in urgency between the two corners. Abel Sanchez saying to Golovkin, have some fun in there. Buddy McGirt to Macklin, stay low and in the show. Quit circling toward his right hand.
Usually fighters who can punch like Golovkin, and there haven't been many, see it right there, aren't as desperate to land punches as Golovkin is, but Abel Sanchez designed his style to not wait around, but to force the action at all times.
And here's the big problem with what Buddy McGirt just told Matthew Macklin. If you circle away from the right hand, you're coming toward the left hook. And I'm not sure which is worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Jim.
Meantime, Macklin can punch. And Golovkin has not been hit by a middleweight like Macklin yet. Should Macklin decide to land something hard here at some point.
And up until this point in Golovkin's career, he hasn't had a reason to worry about defense. Now, down the road, that may get him, but in this fight, I don't necessarily think that's going to catch up to him.
Golovkin's amateur record. I mentioned the list of opponents was spectacular. How about the record? 345 wins, 5 losses, including the Olympic final, so he doesn't have an Olympic gold medal as Andre Ward does, but that's about all he didn't win as an amateur.
And you can see, though his style has changed since an amateur, where he was aggressive, but not like this. He was more technical. He has a professional style.
Macklin not worried about piling up points right now. He's worried about surviving.
Already worried about survival. The patience of an assassin as Golovkin stalks him about around the ring. Right hand landed, left hand moved Macklin's head.
That left hook to the body was devastating.
Macklin's trying as hard as he can to land the big shot, reached with the right hand. Golovkin easily dodged it. That right hand to the body was vicious by Golovkin. Now Macklin gets in a right hand and momentarily drives Golovkin back.
Macklin also tried a home run left hook.
Stop right there. Good. Easy. Good.
Macklin bleeding freely from that cut above the left eye.
Stop.
Yep, that's a full-blown cut above the left eye of Matthew Macklin. And he's got Danny Milano in his corner as well. You saw Danny Milano earlier this evening doing good work on Willie Nelson.
Okay, keep going to your right. Now listen, just don't reach with your jab, you understand me? Yeah. When you reach, it's coming over the top. Give me the water. Okay, nice deep breath. Throw the right hand straight, but listen, man, you got to keep moving to your right. If he cuts you off, start hit him with the double jab. Don't throw single jabs with this guy. Okay, listen to me. You got to throw 2 and 3 jabs. Drink this. Not one jab, because he's countering the one jab.
You don't have to look for that perfect shot. Perfect round, though. Yeah. Very, very good round. Just make sure you don't. Please. Okay? Combination, bro.
Back up, come on.
Jabs through the second round. Golovkin 23 out of 44, landing more than half his jabs. Macklin 5 out of 42. You heard Buddy McGirt telling Macklin you got to throw 2 jabs at a time. He's countering the 1 jab. Takes a lot of guts to do the kinds of things that Buddy wants Macklin to do against a puncher like Golovkin.
You can see from Macklin's reaction in the corner. He's been in there with Sergio Martinez and obviously Felix Sturm, who I, along with most, thought he beat. But Macklin's reaction in the corner was like, this guy isn't ordinary. This is not a normal situation.
Body shot by Golovkin. Uppercut landed between Macklin's guard. Macklin with the guts of a burglar fires a big left hook and lands it.
Gennady Golovkin said, it's the responsibility, courage is the responsibility of every fighter, and Macklin's showing it here.
Absolutely. Macklin pressing the action here in round 3, wants to try to get something done that will in some way discourage Golovkin from stalking the way he is.
Macklin's not going to pack it in and lay down. Golovkin's going to have to do what he has to do. Like that to get Macklin out of here.
Puts Macklin down. Down twice against Sergio Martinez. May not be able to get up from this. Probably can't.
That's it.
And that'll be the 14th consecutive knockout for Gennady Golovkin. It comes in the third round.
And look, Macklin's style, he's not a slick guy. He's there to be hit. We understand that. But that's not normal. What we just saw was not ordinary. It was extraordinary, that kind of punching power.
Good win by Golovkin.
What a spectacular show by Gennady Golovkin. He appears to be everything we asked or were told that he would be. And Macklin is still on the canvas after that sensational body shot knockout.
Looked to be a perfect shot from Golovkin. And I was in the middle of saying that he's going to have to do that in order to get Macklin out of here. Macklin wasn't going to just pack it in, and he did just that.
It looks as though it was just one of those left hooks to the body, a perfect liver shot, which absolutely paralyzes the lower body. Take another look, Andre.
Set him up with the right uppercut, didn't want to hit him with it because he really wanted the big left hook to the body, landed right on the money, and you don't recover from that in 10 seconds. As you see, Macklin is still on the ground right now.
The way it's been described to me by fighters, Andre, it's like an electric jolt to the system which basically disconnects everything from the waist down.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe. It's almost like you're being suffocated until you slowly get your breath back. And again, that takes a lot longer than 10 seconds to do.
That was Oscar De La Hoya on the canvas after Bernard Hopkins caught him that way. That was Leonard Doreen of Canada after Arturo Gatti caught him that way. And that was Macklin here tonight after the sensational body shot by Golovkin, produces his 14th knockout in a row and continues his surge toward the top of the middleweight division. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars on the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Foxwoods Resort Casino, we go to the official time of the stoppage. 1 minute, 22 seconds of round number 3. The winner by knockout victory. His KO percentage climbs, his undefeated victory record climbs, and he is still the IBO WBA middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Gennady Golovkin celebrating at center ring. His trainer, Abel Sanchez, behind him as Eddie Cotton holds up the left hand, and it was the left hand which provided the finishing punch. The mind continues to cycle great body shot knockouts from the past. Roy Jones against Virgil Hill, yet another one of those examples provided by CompuBox genius Bob Canobio. And now we get ready to look at CompuBox numbers for what happened in the fight. Golovkin landing twice as many punches, throwing just 2 fewer, and landing at a 50% connect percentage. The knockout profile when you land half of your punches overall, and particularly when you land half of your power shots. Let's take a look at what happened with jabs. Golovkin landing 48% of those, to only 6 of 57 for Macklin, who threw the jab but wasn't able to get it onto the face of Golovkin. Golovkin was slipping it and then countering back big. And power shots, Golovkin landing 33 of 64. When you land more than half your power shots and you're a power puncher, as he is, you are probably headed for a knockout finish, and he got it early in the 3rd round against Matthew Macklin. Punch zone shows us where the punches landed, and most importantly, you look for where the punches landed on Macklin. Only 10 body shots total in the 3 rounds, but the last one applied the clincher. It was beautiful the way he set it up with the uppercut and then immediately went savagely to the body with the left hook. And Macklin had no chance to get up. Let's go to the ring with Max Kellerman.
Congratulations, Gennady. This was supposed to be your biggest challenge, was it?
Yeah, Max, thank you. Thank you. I told you that this is my regular fight, not biggest chance for me. This is my regular fight because I am champion today. This is big day for me today.
You wound up stopping him with a body shot. Would you like, we're going to play it for you. Tell me what you see.
Look, Max, just yeah, right. Good practice, you know, just it's good performance. Just I have good position for body shot. You see, just it's my perfect position today. Just my lucky punch.
What do you do to get Sergio Martinez, who's recognized as the middleweight champion of the world, in the ring?
You know, Max, just first, this fight is present for my public, and for everybody, for Irish public, and for American people, for TV people, you know, just thank you very much. Just I want this fight. I know just I'm ready for this fight. I think this is great business for everybody, for sport, for fans, for TV too.
Thank you, Gennady, and I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Special HBO. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Matthew, after, let's face it, beating Felix Sturm, giving Sergio Martinez a terrific fight, all the hype about Golovkin, you didn't give him the same kind of fight. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, he's definitely the best kid I've ever fought, definitely. I mean, I had a plan to, you know, exploit his weakness, which really was his lack of experience. He'd only been 10 rounds once. But, you know, credit to him, he didn't even let me get into any kind of a groove at all. And he wasn't rushing me, but he was patient. He was hard to hit clean. And bit by bit, he put the pressure on, picked his punch as well. And, you know, the shot he took me out with, that's one of my favourites. I've done lots of people like that down the years, so I was due one probably.
Quickly, the punching power, can you describe it?
Yeah, it's not like a quick blistering explosive. There's different punching powers, and the one you don't see, which is explosive. His is more clubbing, solid. Every shot's hard, even his jab. He's accurate with it, and it's, you know, you feel the weight of it. And I mean, the reason he got me to the body was because I was obviously so preoccupied with defending the uppercuts that he got me downstairs.
Thanks so much, Matthew. I hope to see you again soon.